This video is sponsored by Electronic Arts. Hi guys, my name's LogixHD and today I'm going to be playing Command & Conquer Rivals. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the first GDI units you're going to have access to when you get into this game. These are the Riflemen, the Missile Squad and the Shockwave Troopers. Let's get into it. So first up we have the Riflemen, which are a common infantry unlocked at level 1. They are a fast moving unit that's going to cost you 10 Tiberium, health points of 630, attack damage of 91.6. The health and damage can increase with leveling, keep this in mind. They have a range of 3 tiles. Now to jump into the tips for usage. Okay, so tips for usage. They are going to be a cheap and effective unit to use against other infantry. This makes them easy to place on the battlefield and quick to get to the areas of battle that you want. Their 3 tiles of vision means that no enemy can hide, especially with those invisible units. The Rifleman's movement speed is going to make them perfect for covering tiles across the battlefield fast. If you see a point that needs capturing and it's clear at least of vehicles, you can move to them quickly or at least move in that direction. If you're in trouble, you're taking health quite quickly on these units, you can move them out of combat very fast in order to keep your units in play for so much longer. Moving on to the Missile Squad, a rare infantry unlocked at level 1. These units are a staple of GDI forces with an average movement speed. They're going to cost you 20 Tiberium with health points of 970 and their average damage dealt per second is 220.5. This makes them very powerful on the battlefield and worth the cost. And keep in mind the health points and the damage dealt can increase with leveling. Let's move on to the tips for usage. So, let's get into the tips for usage for the Missile Squad. The tips for usage is that it's effective against vehicles and air units, and due to their cheap cost and great health, they are perfect to place into battle from early in the game in order to help secure the missile site. You need to use these whenever you feel your riflemen are just not doing the damage. These are ideal units when your opponent is going heavy on vehicles such as rhinos or attack bikes early in the game. And when utilised properly, these rocket troopers provide a great counter strategy to many vehicle heavy strategies that you might encounter on the battlefield. So finally we have the Shockwave Trooper, which is a rare infantry unlocked at level 1. It has the highest total health of the 3 units at 1833. It will be targeting ground units with an average movement speed, damage per second of 248.3, and it's going to cost 40 Tiberium but will pack a punch on the battlefield. Keep in mind the health again and the damage per second can increase when leveled up. Let's move into some of the tips for usage. The tips for usage on this unit is that they are very powerful against the very strong structures such as the enemy base. If you can keep the fight under control and can make these units push for the enemy base, your opponent is going to have a real problem on their hands. The unit is one of the most expensive of the 3 units. My recommendation is to lay down some groundwork on that battlefield with a few cheaper units and start racking up the Tiberium before dropping some of these units into the game. The unit will reveal stealth units, making it a perfect combination to use alongside your Riflemen and your Missile Squad units. The enemy really will have nowhere to hide when all 3 of these units are on the battlefield. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you very much for watching.